There's a tick of damage. Still badly poisoned. We should be okay, I think. Alright, poison's gone. Took about half an hour. We didn't lose as much hit points as I was afraid of. And or I have more hit points on this character than some of the ones I'm used to. Nothing, as far as I'm aware of, fixes it. Alright, we're okay. We got some bandaging and some disinfecting going on, so we'll be fine. Continue the trip. Oops. How's our gas doing? 25 liters. Still not critical, but it sure would be nice to find some gas or a military vehicle or something. Trip is going a lot farther than I expected. Hey look, a gas station. And we got an out-of-the-way evac shelter, ATAC 23. A couple of theoretical endpoints over there. Cargo's got a cargo sitting right outside the garage too, huh? Well, that's kind of handy. Work our way around the back, see what we can see. Zombie. One of the bikes. Not seeing too much in the way of tools I can make use of. Do we have... Nice bus. Tour bus or just regular bus? Regular bus. I can't see the gas pumps to see if there's a diesel or not. Because they have an overhang apparently that makes it so dark. Hey, there is diesel. And there's a predator coming after me. Let's accelerate. Whoa, that predator was actually in the vehicle for a second. That was interesting. We'll pull these guys out here. I'm gonna run the predator over and we'll deal with the others the old-fashioned way. Or not. We got a brute showing up, a zombie necro boomer. Oh, there's a whole group coming. Crap, it's one of those big drug site hordes over here. Well, that I didn't need. Alright, we'll see if we can pull the least number possible. Or at least lead them out this way, away. Oh, zombies doing the Pied Piper maneuver here. Predator's not moving as fast as I thought he would. And now he's starting to gain. Double back, make sure everybody gets a good look at me. Whoops. Don't stop moving. That's a terrible idea. Alright, I think that hopefully has gotten them far enough away. What do we got? A bunch of little guys, a disilluted. Not too worried about much of what I see now. Alright, we'll lead them north and then take them apart. Whoops. No, not a zombie child. Alright, that most of the things right near here. So, a little bit of food and drink. Mechanical pump. Little tiny part of a quad bike. And, of course, more welding gear. Torch and tank. Don't need that. Another acetylene torch. No welding rigs, no tools, really? That's how we're gonna be? Don't need another ant colony for this situation. This one was pretty easy to deal with. So here's the refueling example. I've made sure I was within a space, so I'm adjacent to the pump and to the vehicle. Examine the pump. Yes, and we spill some, because I'm apparently a dumbass and I don't know how to use a pump. Alright, 21 liters of gas. That'll do. So now I have the option to put it in a container or to fill the nearby vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and fill the vehicle into the tank where the other gas is. And that's it. The other one is regular gas. But that got us back up to 45, so at least paid for the trip. Unfortunately, no heavy-duty frames. Even the cargo truck is regular frames. RV. Oh, the subway. The subway, the subway. Opportunity for toolbox, but really dangerous. Let's get a peek at what's at this endpoint. Don't care. Campground. Radio tower would be good if I can get to it without getting pestered. Three feral runners is the only thing, or zombie runners, only thing I see that would be a little difficult to manage. Whoa, no, I don't want to attract those guys. Ah, damn it. Alright, we're gonna go the long way around. Get these guys going the other direction. Didn't want to hit that, damn it. Yeah. Am I doing damage to this guy? I am. Fall down, SWAT zombie. Come on. I don't need 3 guys hitting me. SWAT armor filthy. Yeah. Oh, really? 9mm HP hit the ground. All I really want is to jump up onto this radio tower real quick. Why is the toolbox good? It's a one-stop item that has all of the tool qualities for most tool jobs. Oops. Including a hacksaw. I'm still missing a hacksaw to complete my set of tools. So there's certain things I cannot do until I fill in that gap. The toolbox would give me a single item I could carry around that gives me all of the different tool options. I wouldn't have to carry 6 different items around with me. Nothing up here. Alright, what does it show us? I already did the mines. I don't care about the FEMA camp. I care about an orchard or a farm. Another military... Oh, right there. I care about that very much. Another military bunker opportunity. We've got ID cards to get in. So we'll definitely go down there. We're going to have to avoid that unless we get a long gun out of the bunker. The bunker's the big find, though. Okay, so we're going to keep rolling south, go to the bunker, and we'll roll back north. We know we've got a clean path all the way back out now. This city we can easily navigate around. No hardware stores. Wait, I was wrong. There's a hardware store. Don't need anything at the mill surplus. Subway, only thing I would want would be the toolbox. There's no garages. There is a library on the outskirts. Problem is the open sewer across the street. That's got lots of techs and shock zombies. So the library is likely to be a bit infested. But if we hit it at night, which we might be able to arrange, go down to the military bunker, hit it, wait for nightfall, and then creep on up here in the dark, park out here, and then try to do a quiet run into the library. We'll be able to see where all the shock zombies are easily in the dark if we do it that way. That's the plan. Military bunker, here we come. I'm not sure which one I hope for this time, the old style or the new style. We'll roll over to the west to get to the road, follow the road. More predators. Predators and bad dogs. Oh, is my hockey stick about to go? Yeah. I also don't have the ability to repair my hockey stick. Toolbox or Survivor tool belt, which one's better? Do you like to wear it or do you like to carry it? That's really the only difference. I don't think they have a tool quality difference. I think they cover the same tool set. So, kind of up to you. If you wear it, you've got the encumbrance it adds on. If you carry it, you've got the extra space in your inventory being taken up. But either way, you've got the weight. So, not really a better, worse kind of question. Hunting knife, big whoop-de-doop-de. Golf shoes. International approaches to securing radioactive sources. Something or other. Granola. Yeah, I haven't been to a FEMA camp in quite a while, so if they've made adjustments to the FEMA camp, I don't know about it. I largely ignore them because there was never really any good reason to go there. Nice quiet spot with the bunker. The old style bunker is going to have more weapons and ammo. The new style bunker is going to have the auto dock couch. I don't have much reason to use the auto dock couch yet, unfortunately. Only CBMs we've got. We don't have any power storage CBMs yet. I mean, it'd be nice to throw in the dielectric. I don't really care about the leukocyte anymore. Integrated, I can take or leave. Don't really care, since tools are easy to carry around when you need them. So, dielectric would be nice, though. But, need power gen and power storage. Got the battery system one, so, whoops. Take everything we're going to need just in case. So, pickaxe. And I think that's it, really. We've got ID cards for the initial. Come on now. We got the old style. Alright, so 2 in a row on the old style. Lots and lots of weapons and ammo. The M3 recoilless rifle. There's the long gun. We got a Barrett. We just need a magazine for it if it doesn't have one. And then, of course, ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. No 8x40? Wow, no 8x40 in this lower group. I'm about in the second grouping. M72 Law. Or 50 cal. There's some 8x40. And some more 8x40. And another mini nuke. And then the top group. Oh, the Rivtech heavy machine gun. That's what we need right there. Utilizing a powerful and unusual caliber, the Rivtech RM298 heavy machine gun, designed for durability and extreme volume of sustained fire under the worst possible circumstances. Good times. And a little bit more 8x40 again. Not nearly as much 8x40 as in the first one we found. At least we got the 50 cal. Hopefully it, like I said, it has the magazine for it. Alright, well, we're going to be here a while because I'm going to have to pickaxe my way into each one of these. So, already got bandaging on the important parts. So, just turn our headlamp off. We don't need it running. Take off the gas mask. And then we'll get to pickaxing. How do you get the grouping in the advanced inventories? It's just the sort command. So, you press S, it'll bring up the sort by, and then you just type in whatever you want. So I usually have it sorted by category. That's what gets it to group up into the different sections. And then I'll occasionally switch it to either weight or volume, depending on what I'm trying to do. If I'm sorting inventory to get rid of the heaviest item or the most volumetric item, then I'll sort by those. So if I sort by volume, the pickaxe jumps to the top of the list at 3 volume, the pickled fish 225, and so on. 99% of the time I'm just sitting here in the category. So it's just S and then C for category. And on most screens like this, if you're not aware, you can hit question mark and it'll bring up the key bindings for that screen. So you can see all of the options that you have. So change sorting mode is the S key that I just showed. So a lot of screens you can get details on what is available or what options you have just by hitting the question mark. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Headlamp on. Oh yeah. Drag the stuff out of the doorways. Alright. What do I care about? Not ever going to use any of that stuff. Fortunately, no magazines, no ammo. Which we're going to have the same problem with the 50 cal. We're going to have a 50 cal and we're going to have bullets, but we're going to have no magazines. Sure, why not? The M3 recoilless rifle, it's got ammo. .60 range, 10 armor piercing. Ammunition is 82 by 246 millimeter HE rockets. Not sure I have enough space to put all this stuff in the Humvee. How much? 69 liters. Youch. I've got 40 and 25 or so and 40. Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous. Let's just start tossing stuff into seats. Let's see, what do I really care about? I do want the Barrett, even though I don't have a magazine for it. Kinda sucks. I still don't have a long gun because of that. Those EMP bombs, I'm going to leave those behind. Way too much volume. Mini nuke can be fun. I should probably leave it behind too. It's not really useful in a realistic sense. Yeah, it makes a big boom, but then what? Not like you'll be able to use whatever was in the area that you set it off in. We'll take the C4, leave the EMPs, leave the mini nuke. Guess we'll take the law. Best. And I guess those don't take any. So, not nearly as good as I was hoping. Oh. Water. Wheat cereal, toast them, and of course... Oh. See, I tried to have bacon, it wouldn't let me. You saw it. Yeah. It's an okay bunker. I was hoping for the newer bunker, actually. Still don't have a long gun, so we still can't go to the military outposts. Well, I guess we're heading up the road. We'll hit up the gas station here. I want to say the airport only had avgas. I might be able to put into the Humvee and run it off of. I don't know. I've never tried. There's not likely to be much else between us and heading back to the lab, though. I still haven't found a single thing I can take a heavy frame off of, which is kind of irritating. Not tired yet, but it is dark. Oh. What's the range on the heavy machine gun? Which heavy machine gun? I don't have a heavy machine gun. You mean the one mounted in the vehicle? Because it's terrible at any kind of extended range, and it's only got 16 rounds, and it fires in bursts, so that's like one attempt. There's 4 turrets. The Rivtech, that's only 42. Either 36 or 42. I need something that fires the full 60 range if I'm going to do it safely. The Barrett would have been good. Any of the long guns would have been good. We just don't have one. We got no magazine for the Barrett. These are pistols. Rifles, short range, 30 to 40 range. That's all I got. There are other ways to deal, but I'm not going to take the chance. Let's read for a short bit, and then we'll take off in the morning. Excuse me? Do I not have a dome light? I apparently don't have a dome light. Oh, huh. Wasn't anticipating that problem. I guess we'll use some batteries then. Let's keep working on computers. Might not actually get tired before sun comes up. Yeah, I think the dashboard's broken, which is why I don't have it. Well, there's level 1. 3:45 in the morning, still not tired. Burning through headlamp battery. Oh no, the dashboard was broke on the police car. This one we don't even have a dashboard. Got controls, we got no dashboard. Do I play with the latest stable version or with experimental? I play with experimental. I always play experimental. You can always check exactly... Oops. That will always tell you exactly what I'm doing. So. As noted, experimental build number 10959. I update right before any time I go live, with the sole exception of every once in a long while there's some kind of a problem that's going on with a build that might preclude me from playing that particular one, and I might hold off updating for a day or two. But generally speaking, I'm always on the most recent experimental build. What's the appeal for who? For playing experimental? That's where all the fun stuff is. That's where all the cool toys show up. And I know the dev community is super, super excited to hear my feedback on all the cool things they inject into the game. They're all anxiously awaiting the word of Vormithrax so they can scurry back into their caves and, you know, fix the shit they broke. No, it's mostly just keeping up with the development, so... I've always played experimental, I've never played the stable version. I have the reverse question, why bother to play stable? You miss out on 6, 8, 9, months or a year's worth of really cool updates and new features and new monsters and so on. And gain... what? As long as you know how to save your backup, make a backup of your save folder, there's no risk. Play experimental. If a build breaks your game, then you just back up a build and you reload your save and you're off playing again. So I don't know why people do play stable. All it requires is the knowledge of how to copy and paste one folder and then download an earlier build and you're good to go. So always used experimental, always recommended people play experimental, and there we go. Plus, 99% of the people that are going to answer your questions are playing experimental. Nobody that knows how to play the game for any length of time, generally, and who's helping people play the game and answering questions on Reddit or here or wherever is playing stable. They're all playing experimental builds. And sometimes it gets hard for us to remember what the differences are because there's 50 changes a day sometimes to the game. And trying to keep track of what was in stable versus what's been in experimental for any length of time is a near impossible task. I've been one shot at Spawn before. I think I did it on camera. I managed to die within 3 steps. I was dead. One time. That was back in the good old days when we had, you know, the funnel robots that would laser target you and shoot you. I had one spawn just outside the evac shelter. I took a step, got laser targeted, took another step. Boom! I was dead within like 3 spaces or something like that, so good times. Yeah. You gotta treat Cataclysm more like an MMO. It's an MMO that gets nightly updates. So each day it goes offline and it gets an update, and the next day you just download the update into your client and you start playing. Sometimes crazy stuff happens and stuff doesn't work quite as intended, and that's just part of the fun. I'm still not tired. I'm gonna try to sleep anyway. Hopefully we're close. Let's push it along. Let's have some cough syrup. The good stuff. See if that... Okay, look at that. Now we're tired. I am sure that I need to reapply bandages and disinfectant. Yeah, if anything, it's the dichotomy between the name stable versus experimental that throws most people off, but experimental's where it's at. I mean, that's where all the... Oh, crap. That's where all the cool stuff is happening and all the cool features are being added, and you get to play with all the new toys, and... the fact that it's called experimental leads some people to believe that it's just not stable constantly and crashing constantly, and it's not really the case. Every once in a while, yeah, something wonky happens, but for the most part, it's perfectly playable pretty much at all times. Keep trying. I know I should have worn them my blindfold. There we go. It happened so long ago, I don't remember if it was even on camera or not. So, the chicken walker death used to be a pretty common thing for new players to experience. They'd start in the evac shelter, they'd open the front door, you were being laser targeted. They wouldn't have any idea what that meant or what was going on. They'd take another step, and then they'd get hosed down by machine gun fire, and they'd be dead. So, between the tank, drone, and the chicken walker, that was a pretty common way for newer players to go out. Yeah, well, the moose was self-inflicted. You always had the ability to keep the moose from killing you. I educated a lot of people about the moose back when it was a thing. Stopped being a thing quite a long time ago, but there's videos on it, on how to not get stomped by the moose. Aw, how the game changes. And as usual, even with full bandages and antiseptic, the head hit points didn't even move. Again. I think somebody needs to look at the math on the head healing rate again. I think it's broke. Or lower than it's supposed to be. Alright, I actually don't want to go this way. We want to go back to the north. Yeah, Labs Without Map Memory was awesome. A lot of notes posted on the map. Control N, Control N, Control N, Control N for up, down, all the locations. It was good times. Map memory is one of the best features added to the game. By far, over the last few years. It's still a little weird that you forget so quickly. But, it definitely made a huge impact. So the idea was to maybe try to hit this hardware store and this library before we took off. Let's go see what kind of zombie competition we have up here. Drive right over a grave. So, Predator where? Thorny Shambler. Predator right the direction I was about to head. So we got the better of the hardware stores. You can see from the back here, it's a completely different design. Got an open area on the side with all the gardening supplies and so on. So shovels and seeds and all that kind of stuff. And then it'll have a huge supply of general raw materials, I think, usually. And then the front area will have tools of various types. So this should give us a better opportunity for what I'm hoping to get than the last time. See if we can get any speed going and take out... Oh crap, is it just one predator? One predator and one hunter. Can't get going fast enough on the dirt. Oh, look at that pile up there. No, not good. So many of the zombos. Whose idea was it to make it 150% zombies? Somebody ought to take that person out back. Explain things to them. I would agree with you, except that I'm pretty sure if I played Bard's Tale 1, my weird memory would actually let me hotkey my way through the first dungeon just purely by muscle memory from the time I spent doing it way, way, way back in the day. I remember weird things and have problems remembering daily things sometimes. How do you heal your broken arm on 7 days? You have a broken arm? That's what splints are for. You apply a splint. Activate a splint, and it'll automatically apply it to the broken thing. So just craft a splint and get it applied. That'll take care of it. It'll put it on a shorter timer. Doesn't matter if it's an arm or a leg or anything else. It's just a splint is universal for any broken body part, basically. Took me a second to get my brain rerouted over to 7 Days to Die from Cataclysm. So, yeah. What I mean is, in this game, I can spend 3 weeks in an evac or in an LMOE shelter, just huddled up reading books and leveling up and reading books and leveling up and reading books. Then if I take my vehicle and I go drive a mile away and drive back, I've completely lost all memory of the evac shelter. That's the kind of thing that I mean. It's just weird the way it resets, because when you go explore new territory, it has to replace previous info, and it replaces the oldest, and so you end up overwriting your map memory so quickly. It just seems weird when it happens. Oh, let's see. I think I'm going to keep driving through, and then we'll circle back if we can. I didn't quite get the predator killed. Oh, he jumped in front of me and gave me a second chance. Good job, predator. And more hunters. Alright, we managed to slip through most of the crowd. See if we can work our way up to the, that's the library? That's the library right there. With the right maneuvering, I might be able to get most of this group away from these two buildings. Be nice if I could see inside long enough. Oh, I'm on the back side. I can't see the damn shelves. Oh well. There's the open sewer I was talking about. I'm not seeing any shock zombies. Just these electrical guys and the technicians. Skeletal shockers. What the hell is that? Hey! Hey, buddy. It's the Batwing Zombie. Apparently we have a graphic for the Batwing Zombie now. I did update the Dead People tile set right before going live, so some of the stuff we were missing on Monday, we now have tiles for, like the vehicle, of course, and then some of these other zombies now. The Batwing Zombie. Yeah, I filled out many a page of graph paper myself, mapping out the mazes in Bard's Tale and Wizardry. Till I, burned them into the map memory. My fingers just knew where to go after the 15th or so time through those dungeons. There's a couple of books I really need, and I really need a toolbox or a hacksaw. It's really the only things I can think of that I'm anxious for now. If I get those, that would let me sit down somewhere with some time and get everything done I need to get done. Assuming I can also get a hold of a stupid... not a welding rig, but... Crap, now I forgot. Lost my train of thought. Technically, I could do a circle around. I could bring all of these zombies with me into the forest, then go all the way around, connect back up here, and come down again. It's a bit of a long trip, but it's getting kind of tight to maneuver in here. I haven't relocated everybody I want to relocate yet. Yeah, if they weighted the map memory somehow so that it knew how long certain hexes were in sight or something, I don't know if it would probably increase the load on the game, which we don't need, but it's just weird sometimes when you've spent so long in a place and you just go drive a mile down the road into new territory, and when you drive back right away, it's all of a sudden like you've never been there before. Yeah, I'm not far enough. A lot of these guys saw me as I did the turnaround there. Tempted just to get out and kill all this stuff. Most of this stuff I could deal with, as long as I can take them piecemeal. Oh, there's a shock sound. And another shock zombie. Shock zombies would require me to get the gun out, which would then draw all the other local zombies to me. Alright, let's stop here for a bit. What can see me? Anything? Nothing currently. I gotta keep my backpack with me if we're gonna hit the stores. Definitely don't need the pickaxe with. Alright, we'll see if we can make our way up here. Maybe we can keep hidden from most of the zombies. Sneak in to take out, look at the hardware store. Oh, we're in the back corner. They can't see me back here, but again, I'm not liking what I see. Kilns, paint chippers, sandpapers, and sponges. Yep. Weird. Terrible hardware stores. Well, at least it was relatively low cost for us to go check it out. No curtains? Now, leather backpack, leather skirt, leather trench coat. Can I get them on the ground and tear them apart for the leather before these zombies get to me? Apparently I can. Pretty big house. With almost no food in it. Codeine. Nice that we've got at least the light pain meds in hospital bathrooms again. And that was irritating for quite a long time, not being able to find any kind of pain meds or medicine in the bathrooms. Huh. Oh! Oh! We got it! We found it! Yay! One of the items on the list. We got to serve man. Don't care about the rest. Just get out of here. That was a lucky find. Oh, that's right. I forgot my hockey stick's about to fall apart. So I still want to check out the library. We struck out on the hardware store, but we lucked into the To Serve Man book. That's the Cannibal Cookbook for anybody that doesn't know. We are a cannibal. We haven't been able to take advantage of it much yet, but let's pull away a bit. Read. To serve man. Cooking to 4. Fun plus 6. Plus 6. I mean, take a look. Plus 1 is the typical. Plus 4 for through the lens. I don't know why that's so high. Plus 3 for the AAA guide for driving. But, fun plus 6. I'll just read it once. And then red to serve man. So huge positive morale. I just need to go set fire to something to satisfy our pyromaniac, and we'll have some pretty good morale trending going on. Alright, before we go any further though, let me, I'm going to take a quick break right here. We're about 3 hours in. I need to stretch the legs and get something to drink real fast, so I'm going to take my break. I'll be back with you guys in just a short bit, and we'll continue the adventures. See you shortly.